Boom shakalaka, on the verge of a Bitcoin mega rally and why things look even better for altcoins. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, a lot of very interesting charts for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, including being on the verge of a Bitcoin mega rally and why things look even better for altcoins. Before we get into it, guys, like the video, it helps out a lot. Now, today, fear and greed at 70, down from yesterday's 72. The overall market down 2% today. Bitcoin at 43,690, Ethereum at 2234, BNB at 304, Solana $94, XRP 56 cents, Cardano $51, Avalanche $34, and Dogecoin 8 cents. And Bitcoin sitting right now, but on top of this upward trend line, but below the volume profile line in the sand right here. Likely the long-term trend line will push price through there. But as you can see, a lot of volume changed hands at roughly $44,000. So that is a key level to break through. And while Bitcoin does not break through those levels, it looks like, well, we could potentially have a mid-cycle top right there around $44,000, $45,000. This is the same level historically that has been mid-cycle tops for Bitcoin in 2012, 2016, and 2019, pretty much every 3 or 4 years. And also, Bitcoin right now is sitting at the top of channel resistance. After this downtrend, Bitcoin started this uptrend. And with the current uptrend right now, batting off of the higher end of the channel resistance, the bottom end could potentially bring price all the way down to $30,000 if it retreats all the way to those levels, but there are some support bands in between where we are and all the way down there. Now, if you zoom out, it turns out that Bitcoin has 3 good years and 1 bad year. Congrats to all of you who survived the 1 bad year. Catastrophic as it was, we're now in the first of 3, actually now the second of 3 good years. So there is still some good things to come for Bitcoin. If we take a look here, based on the Fibonacci structure of time, we can see that the peaks and the bottoms correlate perfectly, and also kind of a mid-cycle-ish top and the upcoming peak as well, all based on Fibonacci's numbers 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, those types of things in terms of length. Now this puts the next top towards the end of 2024. Could we be seeing it that soon? That's a possibility. Right now we are very clearly in accumulation based on this chart here and basically what everybody else is taking a look at. But interesting here, keep loving the blue because it always attracts attention ahead of Bitcoin mega rallies. If we zoom back to the blues in 2012, 16, and 20, the blue was the last moments before Bitcoin mega rallies started with the orange, the red, and the yellow. So while we're still in blue, these are the last moments. Now, whatever happens with the spot ETF, you also have to consider that we have the halving and the presidential election, both things correlated positively with Bitcoin price increases. Whatever happens with the ETF, remember, another bullish narrative, the Bitcoin halving. Historically, this has been a catalyst for major price surges, anywhere between 400, 800, and 6,000% gains after the halving. We could still be in for a 4x minimum for Bitcoin price, $160,000 Bitcoin. Let's hope so. Now, while that's happening for Bitcoin, if we take a look at the Bitcoin dominance, which compares Bitcoin with altcoins in terms of total dominance in the market, you can see that Bitcoin has broke to the downside of this trend line right here and retesting it right now, potentially headed downwards, especially with this death cross and lower high. We have a bearish divergence right here on the Bitcoin dominance. What this means is that money is more likely to flow into altcoins right now than Bitcoin. And it's kind of clear because altcoins do somewhat follow Bitcoin. Pattern very similar to Bitcoin. After Bitcoin broke through, well, altcoins are a little bit behind. And Bitcoin had the MACD already reclaimed. Well, now we're seeing the same thing in altcoins. They're following the Bitcoin trend. As a matter of fact, over time, the altcoin market cap, we are towards the beginning of phase 3, which is all up territory for altcoins, just kind of figuring out what the next narrative is, whether it's going to be DeFi or whatever the heck it is this time. Now, one more chart for altcoins as to what could potentially be going on right here. We have the perfect setup, similar to what happened in 2020, right around that whole narrative formation, DeFi, NFTs, all of that. We have the perfect backtest. We have the OBV in bullish territory. We have the TSI bullish cross. All of these things occurring simultaneously, once again, potentially setting up for an alt season unlike anything we have seen in at least 4 years. So that's all for today's episode. If you enjoyed it, push the like button. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.